Spotlight, moonlight, get white dripping, get you right. Should've look good in the moonlight. This pussy looking so bad, spotlight.
Hey guys, good morning. I want to talk about this topic that always runs across my head. It's mainly about communication between one another, disagreeing and agreeing. Now, a lot of people like to pick one side of the coin and forget that there's another side of the coin. They don't want to walk on the other side of the road. Now, it's important to understand the other side, because just because you disagree doesn't mean you're wrong, doesn't mean that person's wrong. That means you guys have different outlooks on different situations. Now, the best key situation you can get out of that is if you give that person your time to understand. Now, this is easier said than done. Everyone's probably listening to this and probably be like, well, duh. But let's be honest, how many times have you been in that situation? It's been easier said than done. You don't do it. Like maybe not you, but there's certain people out there who get into arguments or get into conversation with somebody and they just can't keep the conversation because either one, it spirals out of control when it just started, or two, it's left alone because no one is comfortable with being honest on how they feel. No one wants to voice their opinion. Being opinionated is scary because a lot of people are afraid to share their thoughts because they're afraid of being judged. You should, if that is who you are, I'm telling you right now, you should try to work on that and losing that, because being honest is the best thing you can get out of life. Lying or faking or any of this gets you nowhere. The best thing to do is just be you. It's really just the best thing. In regards of a conversation, which that follows into, for example, I'm one that if I listen to you and you tell me something and I don't understand it, I'm gonna ask you, what did you say? And those 4 simple words are better than one word, which is yes or mm-hmm or a nod. Now, there's certain people out there who just nod their way through everything. Yes men, yes women. They'll yes you to death. I'd rather have a person tell me, what did you say? So I understand that they asked me a certain question because they really care about the value of my verbal communication. They care about what I'm saying to them. People who just yes you to death. Like, I remember one time I was at work and I had a coworker and all he did was just yes people to death. Yes, laugh, here and there. One day I just decided to mumble in front of him on purpose. And he did the same thing, and I realized this guy's just yesing me. But people loved him, and people love that because it's something simple to deal with. It's no conflict in that. He's a great guy. I never had any problem with him. But the second you have an opinion, that's when someone's ready to feel some type of way because they feel challenged now. There's nothing wrong with a challenge, people, okay? Like, there's nothing wrong with a person voicing their opinion. If you guys have different views on certain things, then so be it. Like, you guys can agree to disagree. You guys can agree on certain things, but have your own beliefs on a different level. And certain people don't want to do that. They're afraid of conflict, so they either yes you to death or they leave it alone. And both of those situations get you nowhere. If you want value out of a conversation, next time you talk to someone and you don't understand them, instead of just yesing them, if that's who you are, ask them, what did you say? Ask them to repeat themselves. There's nothing wrong with repeating yourself. What's so wrong about that? And if you're a person that tells yourself, I don't want to repeat myself, who the fuck are you? Seriously, like, you don't repeat yourself. What? Okay, we'll see about that. Like, you're not getting any value out of that. that shouldn't be a person that you aspire to be. You should always aspire to be a person that's ready to give and take. If you're ready to voice your opinion, or you're ready to tell somebody something, you must be ready to take something back. And if you're not ready to take something back, don't open your voice. Don't open your mouth. And expect someone to have a different mindset from you, because you're going to get more value out of a person disagreeing with you and trying to understand your side, or you trying to understand their side, than silence or nothing at all. Substance, value. So yeah, that's basically what this whole video is about. I didn't really think it was going to be a long one. I'm tired as hell, haven't slept yet. Yes, 9:36. I'm just exhausted, and I almost didn't make the video today, like, a little bit of procrastination, a little nervousness because I don't know what the hell I should talk about or write. But what came across my mind, I got the energy to do. I got up, was like, let me just talk about it. And it's communication. Some people need to break out of that shell. And if you needed to hear this, or if you didn't need to hear this, somebody else needs to hear it. And I'm not saying like what I'm saying is golden. It's not. But that's the thought process. That's the thought process that helps me get through my day. And I just want to remind you guys that your voices and your opinions matter. Your decisions and what you say and what you want to say matter. So don't be afraid. Open your voice. Open your mouth. Pause. For real though. But be proud in what you say and have confidence. If you're telling somebody something and you feel like you don't know what you're saying, don't be surprised if someone corrects you. And if they correct you, yeah, you're gonna feel some way sometimes. That's understandable. But listen, because they may be telling you something that you may not be seeing in your own eyes. There's always a reflection in everything you do. And the first start on that is to be proud in what you say. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Don't be a trend hopper. Do not be a trend hopper. I'm gonna leave that for another discussion, another day. But yeah, be yourself. And have a great day. I'm gonna sign off. Maybe get some sleep. I don't know. Work out. Something. Yeah. Have a good night. Say good night. See how tired I am? Enjoy the rest of your morning.